Yo. I'm alive. Oh god, that's loud. Hold on. Shit. That's down here, right? Dev stream when? I'm letting the creative juices store. I like I want to do like a little at a time and not overdo it. I'm pretty pumped to it resumes. This is like an infinite thing. It resumes where you left off, so you just kind of omega chill it. I could talk about we could talk about Fortune Street stuff though, if you want. I gotta fix this. It's gonna drive me crazy. You know, I was looking at other people playing this game. Like I wanted to see like how fast the fastest people were, and they are way faster than me by a significant amount. Significant. I am nothing to these people. What am I doing? I need to like... Yeah, hold on. I'm just gonna do this. I don't know, it just it feels bad because I always thought I was kind of decently fast. But the people out there they're on a whole different level. And they're doing like fancy stuff, like they're doing the setups, like T-spinning and shit, which I've never really bothered to learn or do. Time for a brain dead stream? Hell yeah, that's right. That's what it's about. I'm just here to turn my brain off a little bit, you know? I was already kind of doing it, but I wanted to stream too a little bit, but I wasn't sure if a Tetris stream really was like a good fit, you know? Because Tetris isn't really like a... I wouldn't call it the most engaging game. But I've been using this website, which has been pretty slick. Like, I actually like this website because there's not many good like clients, I guess. I haven't really investigated all of the clients you can play Tetris on and the different like rule sets and whatnot. What am I doing? I'm like obsessed with perfection. It's like it's gotta be a Tetris every time, but you know, I'm not able to hold it. I'm just poor position. I thought about doing like a dev stream for ZCS or whatever. I was considering it. But the dev stream wouldn't really be that exciting because I'm still plotting stuff out. Like I'm not sure about all the mechanics and stuff. Whoa, that's not where I placed. That's not where I placed. Hey! Hey! What? Pay attention. That's not where I placed those things. It was like, I gotta tweak the key settings a bit, just like, because I feel like I double hit things sometimes. Whereas I don't on a different client, you know? What are we doing? What's ZCS? It's kind of in its infancy, but it's essentially a Fortune Street style game that I'm starting to work on. It's like Fortune Street but cooler. And it's like the first time I've been inspired to actually like try to make something. So it's been kind of cool. The past few days have been fun. This is my way of keeping my brain sharp, but it's also like relaxation too. How are we gonna program it? I haven't decided yet. I need to workshop out because it's like a board game style game. I need to workshop out exactly how it plays and make sure it's fun. And I still don't know if I'm gonna be the one even doing the programming because Chris expressed a lot of interest in it, but he's not like entirely sure if he's gonna jump in. So I don't want to start any programming work unless he definitively... I mean, the thing is, too, is like, I don't know. If it's a game I want to show other people and Chris is willing to help me, I'd rather him do the programming hands down, because he actually knows what he's doing. Whereas if I make the game, it's going to be not nearly as good. It's going to be a little half-assed and take longer to make. You have someone else doing the fun work? No, I have the fun work for me is creating the systems that allow the players to play this board game in a way that is like more slimy, you know, like I want to give people more ways to trick each other, keep the game simple, but also I don't know. It's actually really cool. I think the ideas have a lot of merit. Like what we're considering for ideas at least. Dude, I gotta fix this shit. What the fuck? This is gross. I didn't like how the pieces look. Part of why I'm playing Zen 2 is that wow, I fucked this up, huh? Yeah, whatever. I'll just take the hit. Part of why I'm playing this too is that I wanted to just like kind of brush up on my speed and like my general Tetris skill. It sounds silly. It sounds stupid. But playing Tetris like resets my brain in a way where it makes it easier for me to talk about stuff and think about things. Like it's like a good reset, you know? Which is really weird because I don't think Tetris is a reset game for a lot of people, like in the way it is for me. I think a lot of people play Tetris as like a relaxation thing, but not to the extent that I do. It almost feels like when you're playing this, it almost feels like you're cleaning the gunk out of your brain. Because it helps you it's like a stretch almost. It's hard to explain. Maybe I'm just batshit crazy. Wow, this is horrible. How disgusting. How did I mess this up so badly? I wonder if Zen has an ending. I mean, I haven't really been playing it that long, so who knows? It's pretty much like a no-stress mode. I mean, I'm assuming you can fail, but that would take a lot of mistakes in a row. I just like the on-the-fly decision-making combined with the usage of my fingers, because if you think back to like Cataclysm streams, I really enjoy games that just use the keyboard a lot, and I like being able to just sit, not touch the mouse when I'm playing a video game. That's like a big deal for me. I think there's like a lot of value in games that you can like rip through keyboard only. And I think that's why I like Tetris so much and why Cataclysm clicks with me so well. Because I'm able to play these games with keyboard only. And there's not enough games out there that are like keyboard only, like true games, you know? I should play CDDA again. I was thinking about it, actually. It's funny you bring that up. I was thinking about CDDA. The only thing that was holding me back a bit is that I don't think there's really been anything interesting update-wise. And I can't really think of what kind of playthrough I would do that would be like interesting to me, because I've played so many different styles. Like, I've restricted myself in so many ways, even off stream. Like, on and off stream, I've tried a lot of different like ways to play that game. And I'm not saying I'm like done with the game, but there needs to be something to mix it up, and I don't know how. Like, the game is lacking something. It's like really shallow. Cataclysm is really shallow. That's like a good way to put it. The game feels incredibly shallow. When the more I learn about it, like, the less interesting it gets. And I think that's the experience for most people, is that the more you play Cataclysm, the worse. It's like really weird though. Like, it drops off like a rock. Like, when you first play the game, you don't know anything about it. The game is like wildly interesting. There's all this cool shit to do with CVMs and stuff. But once you learn everything, like, it almost feels like going through the motions when you're playing. It still creates cool stories, but in terms of things that I'm trying to figure out how to do, I don't feel necessarily challenged. And all the ways to make the game more challenging aren't challenging in interesting ways. The game isn't... It was really fun to like go into an unknown area with the knowledge I had learned from the rest of the game and try to figure out what was challenging and what was scary, but I don't know. I'm just kind of ranting now. You kind of describe every game? I agree with... Well, right. I mean, after any period of time, a game is going to get boring, right? I agree with that completely, but I'm saying in Cataclysm is that the fun in Cataclysm, I think, is like running into a building and having no fucking clue what's going on. And part of the problem I've had is that I've played so much Cataclysm that like I can walk into a building and I immediately recognize the layout, and I know what kind of loot is in the building. I know I know the percent. Like, I've pulled the curtain back, you know. I know the percents. I look inside a building, I'm like, there's an X% chance that this item will be in here. Like, it's not nearly as magical anymore. Whereas when I was like less knowledgeable about the game, I would walk into a building and be like, oh, I gotta loot this whole thing. I don't know what's in here. And that birthed the whole loot every building, like loot everything from everything, right? So I'm trying to figure out how I can make the game fresh again. I think that's my problem. I would love the game to be fresh again. I don't know how to do it other than lobotomizing myself. I got nothing in that department. I got no idea. Maybe wait till I forget everything. Do you think that'll take a long time? I mean, that's how I did it last time. I just waited a long time before playing again, and then I had a lot of fun again. That's how it is for a lot of things, but I think when you start playing, it all, like, kind of clicks a lot faster, because you're like, you know, it's like riding a bike. Lobotomize myself. You didn't beat the game. Have you truly beaten the game if you haven't lobotomized yourself before playing the video game? Didn't beat the game. Man, I didn't want to lose that. But my perfection my inner perfection told me I had to make that choice. I like part of why I enjoy playing Tetris so much too is that I play the game off instinct, and I know that's weird. Like that goes against my usual play style, but I have played Tetris for so long to the point where I don't consciously think about the decisions I make in Tetris. I just like kind of let my brain go at it, and it's like really fun to watch it all solve itself. Like I am not putting in like any conscious effort. It's really like hard. It's almost like an out-of-body experience to play Tetris for me, and it's really nice. Like it's just cool. It's almost like it's like playing an auto battler, except I'm using my own brain as the minion. And I think that mindset too is kind of like how people enjoy like some of the super fast competitive games like StarCraft. I think games like Brood War and whatnot, I think those people get to a point where, yeah, they have to think about a lot of what they're doing, but they've played so much of the game that their execution is perfect, you know? Like, they know exactly what they're gonna... Like, their brain just is autopiloted into stuff, you know? Oh my god, this is awful. Let's clean this up. See, now I'm actually like paying more attention when it looks less messy. Like when it starts looking messy, I like take over for a second. I'm like, brain, what are you doing? You failed. And I give it like the manual assist. I'm like, all right, I'm here. Everything's gonna be okay. I'm gonna fix it. Get rid of the little hole. And then I hand it back. It's like a toy. It's like handing a child a toy. I hand it back to the autopilot and I say, all right, don't mess it up this time. And if you do, I'm gonna have to come back and fix it again. You know, that's the See, you can't trust him. You gotta take control again. He's out of practice. Right now, I'm making a conscious effort. I don't like making a conscious effort during Tetris. It's like kind of draining in some ways. Like when you get a row of pieces that don't just like kind of meld together. Because like, you know how like you can get really lucky and you can get a bunch of pieces that just work and everything just kind of slides together. I love when that happens, but you can't depend on that, right? Whoa, this is not clean. Okay, now we're good. I tried verses out on this website, and I am not good enough. I am not good enough for the verses on this website. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. It felt bad too. It was like really humbling. I wish I was better. Oh, that was awful. I can't allow that. We'll fix it. It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. It's not pretty. I'm like kind of rushing through it, but whatever. Tetris 99 when? I thought about streaming Tetris 99, but I'd have to like I'd have to do a bunch of wacky shit to get that set up. But I also would actually be able to play Tetris 99, whereas, like, I played the verses on this website, and I just get knocked out immediately. These people destroy me. they are merciless here. They're just like, yeah, I'm gonna send you, I don't know, I'm gonna send you a 30 combo. Just do that, and, like, they'll do it in, like, seconds. Like, they'll send these, like, absurdly large combos. I'm not used to being put on the defensive in like a Tetris versus game. So it's like really jarring for me to have to play defensively in the versus. See, it did it again. Man, how does that keep happening? I mean, that's as good as I'm gonna fix it for now. It's bothering me. The other thing, too, is that if you're looking just purely for clearing, like, number of lines, I feel like it doesn't matter too much where the pieces drop. Your goal is just to drop as fast as possible, because you're just trying to fill the map with blocks, right? You're like, oh, I need to get blocks on the map so that I can start clearing, you know? I don't think about it too hard, but I do occasionally think about, like, the theory behind, like, how to play the game effectively. Again, I don't take it too seriously, but I have thought about it. I'm not really the kind of person to, like, go look up the most, reliable way to play the game. Like, I don't like that. Like, if you play, like, a competitive game, and you have to look up what other people are doing to, like, compete with them, it, like, takes a lot of, like, the coolness out of it for me. Like, it just feels like you're following in other people's footsteps. And I mean, to an extent, there's, like, only so many ways you can play Tetris, right? But, like, I've never watched a video telling me how to play Tetris effectively. I just played a lot of Tetris. And I feel like that's, like, the optimal way to get the most out of a game. But if, like, I was playing for pure competitiveness, maybe I would, like, try to watch someone good and get better that way. Because that's what I did for Rocket League. I just watched someone better than me and then copied what they did. I've played base Tetris. Where's the T-spins and the text? The texts aren't interesting to me, though. Doing, like, T-spins and stuff, I just like brainlessly dropping, just clearing lines. Turvy, hello? Sorry to disappoint you, Turvy. This is a Tetris stream. So it's not gonna be, not a lot of magic happening here. There was a game that came out today on Steam that looked like, it had the same art style as Dicey Dungeons, if you remember that game. I wasn't sure how much to trust it, though, because while Dicey Dungeons looked good graphically, the game was not good. So I was like, oh, this game looks good, but it's by people who made a game I didn't like. It was like, I think it was like a Knights game or something, I don't know what it was. It's out on Steam right now. I did it again. Dude, I keep fucking it up. What am I doing? Dude, I'm telling you, something is wrong. I like go to play some piece and it's like one off every time. There's like man, there's something weird with the setting. I gotta like adjust it. Like my muscle memory will it stopped short. Because I know where I want the pieces to go. It's just all mechanical execution now. And the website has like, you can like kind of adjust how like the inputs work, like how quickly it responds to your like hold down of a key or something. When do you get some good old DMCA stream of Beat Hazard? Beat Hazard? Did we play that? Is that the, are you talking about Beat Saber? I don't know, what game are you talking about? Beat Hazard? That sounds familiar. Beat Hazard. It's a shump? Oh. Is it good? That's question one. Is it good? Can I change the... things. Okay. This is actually, like, disgusting. I'm disgusted that it's been a mess. This mess has been around for so long. We gotta get rid of this shit. I'm taking control. Yeah. And I fucking fixed it, and then I just fucking break it right away. Overwhelming positive of 4,500 people. I mean, I don't trust Steam reviews anymore. People on Steam, dude, they'll like, have you looked at Steam reviews lately? It's just like, it's like some guy he'll like rate a game like positive, and you look at his profile and he owns like 3 video games. It's like, oh my god, I've played 3 video games in my life and I think this game is great. I wish I could filter the reviews in a way where I could see the review score, removing people who don't meet, like, my minimum standards, like, don't meet a criteria. Like, I don't want to see the reviews from people who have less than 10 games in their account or some shit, you know? I want people who have played video games, and I want their opinions. I do not want the general opinion, you know? Or, like, even like, I would love to be able to filter in a way where only show me the game's score based on people who have, like, a certain achievement from Factorio, right? Something like that. Like, I could have, like, a basic, like, I could have, like, a baseline where, like, all I have to do is find something in another game that would, like, just, like, Factorio or RimWorld, I just find, like, an achievement or something that would be, like, a good, like, benchmark for you're not a complete idiot, and then show me the reviews by those people. That's it. That's all I would need. I did it again. I did it again. It keeps happening. Yeah, there's definitely something up with, like, the key settings. Alright. Or I'm just not used to this site. Beat Hazard is Omega Visual Stimuli Overload, which honestly is so high it's practically difficulty added onto the game. That sounds not interesting. I don't like artificial difficulty via visual obfuscation. That is not real that's not the kind of difficulty I think is interesting, at least. But maybe it doesn't matter because it sounds like a game where you're doing a lot of memorization gameplay. And so the visual fuckery doesn't matter. It's a shump. Well, shumps don't have to be visual cue. You can have a shump and still have clear things happening on the screen, like it's clearly communicated to the player. It's not. You can still dodge things accurately. Like, there can be a lot of things going on screen and also be clear to the player what's happening. But there are a lot of games, like, there's a lot of games that just, like, what was it called? We played a roguelike. It was Skull, right? Skull is the roguelike that has the bosses that make the map, like, you can't see anything happening. Like, you actually cannot see what's going on in Skull sometimes. And it's just, like, it's gross. It's not interesting. It's like the shittiest kind of difficulty. Yo, give me that other L piece, though. Not that one. This one. There you are. I was like, man, I really need that. Will you look at the well-written reviews and see if consistent praise or criticism across many reviews? Yeah. Yeah, I tend to jump right into the negative reviews, and if the worst thing I read about the game isn't that bad, then I start like getting more interested in the game. Because people tend to be a lot more constructive in the negative reviews than the positive reviews. More often than not. And that's true of my own reviews as well. My positive reviews aren't very like constructive. I just say I love this game. But I also like I don't give out many positive reviews. I just like most of my reviews are negative, just because I don't like most games these days. It's kind of sad. Pro? I wish, not pro, sadly. This is not this is pretty standard. This is like I don't know. I'd say this is like middle of the road good. I mean, obviously I'm better than like my friends or some shit, but beating your friends at a game doesn't mean anything in terms of skill. It's just kind of like a nice bonus. It's like when you beat your friends at like Super Smash Brothers, and then you go to like a Smash tournament thinking you're hot shit, and you figure out what wave dashing is for the first time. I remember the first time I went to a Smash tournament with I used to play Jigglypuff when I was really young. And I thought I was hot shit because I could beat all my friends with Jigglypuff, and I'm like a kid. And I show up at this tournament in New Jersey, and everyone is talking like, it's like all older kids, all people talking super shit. Like, I did not belong there. And the person I went against was a Falco player, and they absolutely destroyed me. I got fucking styled on. And I tried my hardest too, and I was like super sad. I was like, oh my god, I suck at Super Smash Brothers. Like, I thought I was good for the longest time. But now with the internet being what it is, like, the internet's very, like, everything's so interconnected that, you can instantly find someone who's, like, at the very top of every game, right? Like, way back when I was, on DSL or whatever, like, way back when there wasn't really, like, good internet, and people were still on shitty internet, and not everyone had good internet, you couldn't easily find, like, footage of someone owning at a game. That's like, that's why, like, back in the past in old YouTube, if someone posted a video, like a world record video or like a crazy Tetris playthrough, I remember there was this Tetris video that got posted, like, on old YouTube, that video inspired me to get good at Tetris, and that video, like, I look back on that video and I'm like, oh, they're not really that good at the game. Like, I look at it, but at the time, it was amazing. And because no one was really posting on the internet, it was really easy to shock people on the internet back then. Because, like, there was no, like, standard. Oh, God. I wonder if I can, like, import custom music into this version of Tetris. You see, this is what I'm doing. This is one of my bad habits. I'm not accepting the fact that, like, this is a mistake and, like, I need to fix this. So, like, I'm like in denial when I'm, like, placing blocks like that. Where, like, I'm starting to make these giant towers and it's like, maybe I should just, like, give up the combo. See, look, it's happening again. I did it to myself again. I can't stop. I keep ruining my pretty little lines. There's probably like a whole game theory on making it so that you never have to stop, but I just like finding the best place for. I don't like thinking too hard, you know. So I just like go with the flow, and I just let it fly out. I'm a flow gamer, not a skill gamer. This is not a skill stream. This is a flow stream. Very different things. I do not practice. I do not think. I just let it go. Good decision not go to TL instantly. When you got level 10, you went to TL and got D rank. What do you mean TL? I don't know what he's talking about. You're gonna make me feel stupid using words I don't understand. You're gonna have to teach me. Tetra League? Oh, League. Oh, yeah. I wanted to try the League, but I don't know I don't know where I would rank in the league, honestly. I played the Versus thing, and the Versus thing has me convinced that, like, I might be, like, the second worst player on this site. Because I played Versus, and the people on Versus are just out of control on this fucking site. It's actually criminal how good they are. And, like, I was watching them, like, the speed at which they were, like, T-spinning and shit. I was like, holy shit. Like, they're flowing. Not only are they flowing, like, the way I like to flow, but they're flowing faster and doing moves that require thinking. They're doing all of it at once. It's like a whole different tier of power. A whole different tier of power. There's such gamers up there. Dude, what's happening? What's happening? We're doing it again. Stop doing. I can't stop myself. I'm making uneven rows. You want to see an example of me failing? You want me to go queue up and get my ass kicked? It's not fun. It's actually like it does not feel good to play Versus and just get absolutely deleted. You don't learn anything, right? Like, it doesn't teach you anything to get destroyed that way. That's why I kind of feel bad when I play my friends in Tetris. Like, I'll slow down so that they can, like, kind of catch up, you know? Because you don't learn by losing to someone who's playing like 10 or 15 times faster than you. If you're playing Versus, at least, I don't think. You would have to, like, you want to play people within your speed to, like, be pressured, like, slowly, like, kind of ease your way into it. Or just play Zen. I feel like playing Zen is good, too. The other thing I think would be fun to get good at too is, like, actually figuring out how to do, like, consistent full clears, but I don't think there's, like, a good way to do them consistently. I think there's a little bit of luck involved in that. Like, because you don't know what pieces are coming after a certain point, and you don't know what your complete board's gonna look like, so it's hard to put it's hard to get all those pieces together and do a full clear. Full clears are sexy. Full clears are sexy. That's all you need to know. A full clear is very sexy, and anyone who does them consistently is an absolute monster. Don't learn Blitz? What's wrong with Blitz? Is Blitz like cancer to learn? When do I study my piece arrangement? I'm not even optimizing. Yeah, but is sitting there optimizing my gameplay interesting to me? And the answer is no. I just kind of go with it. Just have fun, you know? The whole point is to have fun and relax. I would absolutely call myself a casual player. I am 100% casual. This is absolutely casual. I just want to go with it, you know? It's kind of brain dead that way, but it's like a good kind of brain dead, you know? Like, don't you have a game, did I finish Talos? I did not finish Talos. And I'm probably not going to, I don't know. Talos is kind of pretentious, and not in a good way. It's like not, I think Talos would have been more interesting for me to play a long time ago, but not today. And I have a project I'm interested in now, so, Talos is, like, puzzle gaming is not a high priority. But I guess it never is a high priority. I, like, play puzzle games in a weird way, where I'll tease my brain a little bit, but I don't have any inclination to finish most puzzle games. Like, I'll tease my brain, like, I'll flex it a little bit, but then I'll be like, you know what, let's go back and play something else. Oh, it just happened. My perfection. You hate puzzle games? I think puzzle games are fun in small doses. I truly do. I think it's very fun to tickle your brain in small bursts. And I don't think, like, I don't have any inclination to finish them, but I think you should go as far as you feel like. Whereas, like, other games, when I play, like, a non-puzzle game, I always feel, like, an urge to try to finish an actual game. Like, if I start it. Because I, like, sometimes, like, finishing a game results in the game, like, being way, way, way better. Like, you get a lot more appreciation out of it, which might be true of Talos Principle. It looks like it has the possibility of it, but, who knows. Also, this is a gross board. We're not doing any Tetrises or nothing. We gotta fix this. Guessing I'm into Osu? I played Osu years ago, but I only played mouse. I only used a mouse, and I wasn't really that good at Osu either. But I did have a period where I was using Osu as like a relaxation game. But then I got too into it, and it got too intense, and I started like, it started hurting my arm, I think, a little bit. Like, some of the levels were, it actually, like, was, like, painful to play some of the higher levels in Osu. And I was like, holy fuck, like, how do people play this game with a mouse? Like, I am gonna hurt here. I'm in pain. Osu relaxation game, first time you've heard of that? Well, I think Osu can be very relaxing. If you play a well-made map, well-made maps just flow. Like, they feel good. It's the same as playing Tetris. It just flows together. You don't have to think about it. There's definitely Osu maps that you can play that, like, you don't even have to, like, they're perfectly made, and notes and everything appear where you expect them to. It's almost like, what's a good way to describe this? It's like playing, it's not quite the same, but it's like playing a really well-made Guitar Hero level where you can roughly guess what the next note is because the map designer is using consistent rules for certain beats. And it's also like kind of fun, like when you're playing certain like well-made beat maps in Osu, it's like fun when like they do like certain shapes or like maybe they'll make you click in a certain way that like it's like cheeky. Like there's like cheeky things map makers do that's like fun, and they know you know. They're like, oh, I'm gonna do this to the player, and like you know what the map maker's trying to do. But I don't know, like really well-made maps where you just can enjoy the ride. It's like an experience almost. And I don't think I think a lot of people play Osu and don't play it like they go in and out of it really quick, and they don't get to experience those like really well-made maps, and they kind of miss out. Honestly, they miss out. Touhou to you is just remembering patterns. I have never played a Touhou game. I know what it is. I know what it's all about, but I have never even tried to play them. Never ever. Oh my god, dude, I'm playing terribly. this is embarrassing. But I'm trying to read chat at the same time. So. I guess I could like pause and read, but that's kind of what I was doing. That is not where I... Ah, you bastard! How could you mess this up? Should rename the title for Casual Swiss Cheese Making. Ultra Omega Casual. Relaxation. No worries. No crushed dreams. Cheese doesn't taste good. Hold on, I gotta pause. Give me a sec. I need to hydrate. The thing with the solo Zen mode is that it just never stops. So it's easy to lose track of time and you're just playing for like 20 minutes straight. But that's what I love about it, is that you just complete... It's like an endurance run, almost. Which game mode did I do for Osu? I did, I played Standard, and, I tried Taiko out for a bit. I thought Taiko was really cool. Why are you gonna take... Oh, because Enko's shit talking cheese, you're gonna hurt them. Damn. Brutal. No mercy, huh? Yo, what are we doing? That was kind of shitty. Nah, we could do better. The other cool shit that I don't know if you guys, I know I've talked about it on stream before, but the movie everyone should see is Everything Everywhere All at Once. I've said it before and I will say it again. That movie was absolutely amazing. It was actually so good, and I'm so mad I didn't see it earlier. Cheese still doesn't taste good. Are you lactose intolerant, or you just not like the taste? I know you know what's funny? I know people who thought they hated cheese, and they actually were just like lactose intolerant for the longest time. They just thought cheese was like shit. They were like, "Oh, cheese just makes me feel bad, and it doesn't sit well, it doesn't taste good," and like they never made like the connection that they were lactose intolerant. Missing out on all that good stuff. You just don't like cheese? What cheeses have you tried? We're gonna grill you here. We're gonna grill you about your cheese. But gotcha. Yeah, there you go. Reel them in. Gotta bring in the high level zingers here. Dude, what am I doing? God, that was awful. Not good. Not good. We can do better. Does anyone in here actually like enjoy Touhou games? I've never actually met anyone who likes Touhou. Like genuinely enjoys it over most other games, you know? I don't know people like that. They must exist in a different part of the internet because it's not in my part. I've like seen people post about Touhou, but shit, dude. I don't know anyone like IRL or even online really that is like, yeah, I play Touhou all the time. It seems like one of those things that's like everyone knows about it, but very few people actually play it. It's the same thing as like EVE Online. It's like one of those games that is literally known by everybody, and like most people refuse to play it. They're just like, oh yeah, I'm not playing that garbage. I know what EVE is, doesn't mean I'm gonna play it. Am I saying I haven't heard people blasting Bad Apple while driving by IRL? No, I haven't. You know, I've never heard Bad Apple played. Even at my college, like my college was full of like really like I was like part of. Look, the game. Some of the gaming people were very interesting characters, and even the most interesting, weird people that I met at college that were like super gamers, none of them were into Touhou. None of them. And like they were into some like some of them were into some really obscure shit. And there was a lot of weebs in there too. It's not like there wasn't like a chance. It's not like there wasn't like enough potential for the Touhou love there either. Dude, look how messy it is. We gotta clean this up. What did I study in college? I went to college for gaming, simulation, and robotics. It was like a hybrid degree that combined coding and robotics because I was really into robots and shit. Unfortunately, the school I went to was one of those scam schools that it wasn't a good college, long story short, but I was tricked. But like I met a lot of cool people there. And it was a really fun place regardless, and I learned a lot, but I dropped out. I dropped out, and then after I dropped out, I got a check from the government, like, last year, refunding me my, like, remaining student loan, because the college was a scam college. And I dropped out, like, a long time ago. Like, it's just so weird how things work out. It's so stupid. This is not good. What are we doing? What are we doing? Dropping out one step away from being a Minecraft content creator? You know, it's funny. It's funny you say that. It is very funny that you say that in particular. I had a little giggle. A lot closer to one step. Oh shit, dude. I got called the fuck out. He didn't even realize how good of a job he did. That's sick. Warcraft content creator. Dude, I'm an everything. I do whatever I want. I can't believe I spent so many years uploading those Warcraft videos. It's actually funny how like it wasn't a lot of effort, but like it was pretty annoying to like consistently record every single game, make sure that like the cut was right so that the load screen would go quickly. Not yet. Not yet. We're kind of clean. We're cleaning up a little bit. Alright, we'll go now. Because I need to clean that anyway. Look, it's all clean. It's all clean. You missed Space Station 13? I want to play Space Station 13 again, but every time I go back, it's worse every time I go back. Space Station 13 is really weird because you expect it to get better with time, and it's only gotten worse, like significantly worse. At least TG has, or like some of the main servers have, and even like CM isn't that cool. Like the changes they made haven't been interesting. Like I don't know, like the game modes they've evolved, but not in all good ways, and I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, I gotta take my fingers off the keyboard. It's still a thing, but there are a lot of furries. I mean, there's that too, right? I've never really been like a furry or scaly or anything like that. So there's like a whole demographic of people who play Space Station that I just don't vibe with at all. And they are very prevalent. they are very prevalent in Space Station. And they are like they speak a different language. I just don't speak their language. You're a tier above me because you didn't even know there was a subclass shit like Scaly. What do you mean subclass? Dude, there are people who don't like scaly, like lizards and shit, and don't like furries. There are scalies that dislike furries. Start wrapping your head around that one. It's time for a war between reptile lovers and furry lovers. Dog. Chill. Give me my perfect pieces. There we go. How would you fit all furries under one umbrella? I mean, they don't all go under one umbrella, but all of the subcategories of furries are all equally weird to me. So they're like under one umbrella functionally for me, you know? Like, there's a lot of furries who like wildly different things, but all of those different things are still wildly weird to me. So it's still, I could just still leave them all under one grouping, if that makes any sense. That was a mistake. It's alright. We gotta fix that. I don't like that hole down there. We'll get to it, we'll get to it. You think the biggest server is the main furry one, Skyrat? I've never even heard of Skyrat. I have no idea what that is. That's funny though. You know what kind of bothered me too about Space Station is that I know this is like just natural, like most people playing video games on the internet are like mid-20s lower, but I am older than most of the people playing Space Station. Like it's very young in there. And like it's kind of awkward. You know? Like there's a lot of like fucking young people playing Space Station. And it makes like the RP almost like immature and like not interesting. And then you just feel weird too. You're like, who the fuck am I RPing with? Like, are these people, like, you know what I mean? It's just like, you're just like, I don't know about this place. Even like Colonial Marines, which I thought was like, I was like kind of hopeful. I was like, oh, maybe like the Aliens Universe thing will have like a boomer filter, because how many Zoomers have seen Aliens, you know? But I mean, it doesn't really work out that way. Like most things online, yeah. I mean, I think that's part of the reason why I fell out of competitive games is because, I mean, when I was in my early 20s, I was one of those people playing competitive games, right? And I loved it. Like, it was super awesome. I was having a great time. I was literally a Call of Duty gamer. I had an Xbox, and I had my giant-ass controller, and I'd play Xbox Live, and I'd talk about my KD with my friends over summer vacation. That was me. I was one of those people. And we'd just spend all summer playing Call of Duty, and it was fucking rad. That shit was awesome. I kind of miss it in a way, because I tried to go back to Call of Duty and like it's just not the same. Like something changed in me. I just I don't like the I don't like competitive FPS shit really anymore. You think the internet was a mistake? Well, there's a lot of reasons the internet shouldn't exist. I will grant you that. Holy shit, dude. We really messed this one up, huh? I promise I'm gonna fix it. Yeah, sorry, that took me a second. That took me a little bit of work. That was a little bit of work. We had to really lock. Okay, we still have to fix it, I guess. Dude, what is happening? I'm actually about to freak out. I don't know what my brain is like turning off. It's like, where's my line pieces? And I keep trying to keep everything organized and it keeps disorganizing. So is there like a special technique you have to learn to play Blitz and shit? Like to do the other game modes, like get good at them? I'm not like terribly interested. I'm more curious on what it'll do, what it is. Locatrin, hello. How long have I been playing Tetra.io? I made an account yesterday. I made an account yesterday. I didn't really know about it. Like, I didn't use the site or anything. Like, I knew about it. I have a friend who, I sometimes face her in this using this website. But, like, that was, like, my only engagement with this website, is, like, using it as, like, a online versus platform. Look, I'm doing the thing. I'm sneaking the pieces in. I gotta see if this site has any like fancy controls, because I know some sites have like cool controls and shit. With like stuff like this. You gotta get like used to it, right? Because like even if you've played Tetris on like a keyboard for a long time, every place you play it like feels slightly different, and everyone's got like different rules and timings like by default. I know there's some people who know like their settings by heart. I remember people like talking about how like, oh, this is the Grandmaster setting and this is like, these are the exact settings for this type of Tetris. And I think it's really cool that like people figured that shit out, because it's actually it's so important. It's so important to like know what is comfortable for you. Oh, I did it again. I did it again. No T-spin, Resident Sleeper. T-spinning isn't fun for me, dude. I want to see you do some T-spinning, huh? How about you T-spin, Locatron? I think T-spinning is... Look, I preach the word of Tetris, and T-spinning is not... I'm like a fundamentalist Tetris player. I believe in only one way, and that is make a big block and line piece it. Fundamentals. My church of fundamental Tetris. None will pull me away from it. Screw your weird ass T-spins. Oh, I did it again. Yeah, there's definitely a sensitivity thing on like how quickly the key repeats when you're holding it. Like it's a little bit too sensitive for my taste. T-spinning isn't hard. I agree with that. I don't think T-spinning is hard. It's just I don't do it. I'm not as good when I do T-spinning because like I don't play that way, so it's like not part of my like brain set essentially. It's like I have to think about it still. I'm still essentially in like a learning phase with it, so that's why like I shy away from it because it's not relaxing for me to T-spin because I'm a casual. I'm a casual. Come on, let me keep my casual. Let me brain off. let me brain off, please. Leave me alone. Stop trying to trick me into learning new things. You're scaring me. T-spinning is more important. You play PvP. I can win PvP without T-spinning. I was pretty good at PvP on another site like years ago. Like 1v1s. Because I could still clear fast even if I couldn't T-spin. Like I could start like ramping up really fast when things were getting hot. I keep doing it, yeah. Come on. Give me 1 sec. I gotta see if there's a... Let's see if there is a config. We gotta check this shit. Automatic repeat. No, I need the delay before repeat. The time between initial key press and the start of automatic repeat movement measured in frames. I need to increase the number of frames of that. So we need like 200 ms, I think is good. Yeah, let's try that. That was my problem. That was my problem. Is I had like the weird delay. How am I doing today? I'm doing great. I had a great weekend. I got to, I mean, you saw me playing Fortune Street with my friends. I got inspired to like work on the Fortune Street game, the new game. You're gonna play Tetris in your mind if you play too much? I already had that happen to me several times. I was that close to the end of the level, huh? Can I lower this? I don't like the song. The song's weak. Oh, woohoo! Okay, so the config is right now. It feels good. Like it feels better for me. I just messed that up real bad. Play every single game in your head. You don't do that, you can't be a real gamer. I only get the game dreams if I have to play a game a lot to get the dream, like the play the game in my head feeling. That only happens with for me. It only happens with like Cataclysm and Tetris. It happened with Warcraft 3 as well. But it happened mostly with Cataclysm. I think it happened the most with Cataclysm because I was playing Cataclysm so much when I was playing it. Let's do this, sure. The game seems kind of cool, but extremely boring. You saw someone playing V-Rising. Oh, you're talking about V-Rising? Yeah, V-Rising doesn't look good. Sorry. I kind of feel shitty though because there's a lot of people playing V-Rising. What is it, like 500,000 or some shit? And all I can wonder is like, what do they see in the game? Like maybe they're just so desperate for like. It's such a, because it is kind of a unique game. Like they're so desperate for like a multiplayer like Rust clone, like or a Rust successor. They'll just fucking eat anything that looks new. Maybe that's it. It's just it's Rust junkies. They're coming back. They're coming out of the woodwork. They're like, PvP game. Build your own base. Oh yes. How exciting. V-Rising isometric, yeah. Survival, yep. All that shit. All that shit. Oh, Jesus. Do I like OG Doom games? I didn't actually ever really give them a shot. Like, I played them a little bit when I was really young, but, I didn't really, I never, like, finished them or, like, went all in on them. I didn't really play them out. But I didn't, I did get to experience trying them out when I was a kid, so... You tried out Brutal Doom, some other ones? There was some amazing mods. I did like, Jupiter Hell does look kind of cool. I have been thinking about Jupiter Hell too. That was on my my thinking list. Sometimes I like to just like super slow down. Like I'm tempted to slow down for just a second. We're like in a marathon, non-stop Tetris marathon. This entire Tetris marathon, by the way, is to help rejuvenate my brain from all the hard work I've been putting it through. Not really hard work, I just, I had a desire to play Tetris. I have to fulfill my inner need, my craving to stack blocks. Yeah, that delay change we made, I might have to adjust it a little bit, but it feels way better. It feels like actually legit. Being the ideas guy is hard work. Shut up, alright? You don't know what it's like for me. I have a really hard time focusing on stuff. You don't know what it's like. Sorry, you are not me. Gummy brain? Well, yes, I am gummied right now. That's 100% true. You know what? It feels, it actually feels very unique to play Tetris on a gummy. It's an interesting feeling. I don't think it actually hurts me that much either. Or maybe it looks like I'm playing fast to me, but to you guys, like I'm playing in slow motion, like you're laughing about like me thinking it's fast motion. Maybe like I'm having a distortion of my perceptions. That'd be funny. That would be funny. I would have a laugh for that one. Oh yeah, Paper Mario. Yeah, Paper Mario was also. That would be like kind of like a nostalgia lap because I have played Paper Mario multiple times. Well, I played Paper Mario 64 twice. I played Thousand Year Door once. So maybe I could do a Thousand Year Door playthrough. Or I'll just do 64 and Thousand Year Door. Who knows? I'm thinking about another Thousand Year Door playthrough though. It's been long enough for me. And I forgot, like, a lot of the stuff about, like, how to play the game. I'm really fast for how much I've been playing. Thousand Year Door has a few of those moments that I'll never want to replay it again. Nah, it won't be bad. It's Paper Mario! Or we could just play Bug Fables. Dude, Bug Fables, though. Can we talk about Bug Fables? Any Bug Fable enjoyers in chat? Can we actually talk about that game? Bug Fables was sick. Amazing. Chef's Kiss. What a good game. I wish I could replay. I wish I could forget everything about Bug Fables and play it again. Such a fantastic game. Bug Snacks? Oh yeah, I do want to try Bug Snacks. I don't know. I remember suggesting Bug Snacks and someone said like, no, don't do it. And then I held off. I was like, oh, alright. We won't play Bug Snacks today. Look at this music. It's all calm and happy. We gotta clean up. Clean up on aisle 3. Yo, you know what I need? I need these pieces. Yo, it's kind of messy, but we made it. We made it happen. We kept it clean. I didn't have to make any compromises. Clean, happy stacking. Okay, we gotta... Don't break the rules. Keep it clean. I don't like this. I do not like this. Did anyone ever send me the cursed Bunger audio clip? What? I don't think so, no. What is that? I love stacking. Let's just do this. Fuck it, right? Who cares? We'll make it happen. We'll fix it up. Yeah, we'll do this. Wow, how did this get so messy so quickly? Hey, guys, you gotta keep me on track here. There we go. That's way cleaner. Oh, it feels so... Dude, when... There's like a point, I don't know when it happens, I get too excited when it starts happening, but when I can drop more than 2 pieces a second, there's like a moment where I just get really like buzzy and happy when that happens, and then I slow down again. I'm like, stop! Stop, this is too good! It's like you're inhaling too much drugs, it's too much dopamine. You're like, it's like, whoa, buddy. You gotta slow your roll. Oh, I'm getting too excited. Too much drugs, is that a thing? Yeah, of course. Tetris is a drug. Video game, look, listen. This is for the future. This is for the future. This is for those kids in the year 2060, 2080, whenever it happens. They're doing a research project on when people figured out that video games were like a drug, right? I know. Listen, this is proof right here. Put it in your book report, Mr. Kid from the Future. Listen carefully. We know video games are drugs, and we are enjoying it to the fullest extent. There's a lot of people who pretend that video games are not like one of the greatest things ever brought to this planet for us. It is absolutely a drug. Because like our brains are like designed for this shit. They're designed for play and like figuring things out. And it's almost like a mental drug. Like it's too good, you know? Like you might just call it a form of entertainment, but even entertainment's like a drug in itself of a form, in a sense. But yeah, people of the future, we know. we know. Don't worry. We did. We know exactly. We know where. We know we were too far gone. It's important. It's important to make that note. Like, you know, like let them know. I gotta clean this up. What's the best way to do it? Let's do this. No! No, I messed it up. I didn't mean to, guys. I didn't mean to. This is what a casual. This is the result of a casual stream. I'm sorry. This is what you paid for. You're not gonna see any high skill gameplay here. Just the side effects are obesity and shitty health. Just wait. Well, there you go. That's true. I do wonder if video games didn't exist, what would be the thing I spend all my time doing? I'd probably just read books all day. That would probably be it. I would just be a bookworm. Reading books is actually like one of the greatest forms of entertainment. Right behind video games. If not, I think reading might actually be higher than video games, if only because of just how universally accessible it is as a form of like media and entertainment. But it's also like it's good entertainment. It's like fun to read. It's just really weird. Like it's actually really weird to me when I meet people who don't like reading or don't read like every day. they're actually weirdos to me. They're like missing out on so many cool stories and like just like cool shit out there. And they're just weird people. It's like, what do? You read you read the newspaper to get a good story? What are you reading about, like an election or some boring shit? Drop that garbage. I got a book for you. Throw that reality into the trash. If your hobbies are sedentary, then you think it's just luck and time until you become fat. Well, that's 100% true. I'm definitely like, when I was at the peak of my health, I used like a personal trainer and like super strict dieting, but video games absolutely affect your health in a negative way. There's nothing you can do about it though, right? Like you can stay healthy, but regardless, all of the time you spend playing a game is like unhealthy, period. You know? Like, if you were, like, you know what I mean? Like, every moment you spend sitting in a chair, like, even if you balance it out with, like, working out stuff, you're still sitting in a chair for 30 minutes, even if you're, like, there are people out there who don't play games at all, and they spend exactly 0 time in a computer chair, like, with bad posture or something, playing a game, you know? Like, it does have an overall negative effect, like, no matter what you do. It's important to know that and accept it. Well, you don't have to accept it, but I just like games too much to not deal with the consequences, you know? I just accept that it's gonna cost a little bit of my health to sit here and play games. I accept that. I accept it. I accept that trade. I enjoy the stimulation too much. When are they going to invent the perfect control scheme and computer peripherals so you can take a walk and do all computer activities at the same time? You know, that's actually a good point. If you could use a computer like as fluidly as I'm using it now, like where you could like have control over it to this extent, but it's like using like a full body system to control it, where you could like move around with it. That would be a really cool system. Like, it'd probably require training to use, but it could be really, it has a lot of potential. Whew. What just happened? You guys you guys see that? What just happened? That was like it was just so smooth. We were just getting everything it was everything we wanted. That was nice. See, when stuff like that happens, that's where I'm like, that's like perfect flow. Where you don't even have to look at the pieces that are coming. The game just hands them to you and is like, yeah, I know what you need. I got you. And the game just starts pulling that shit, and like you suddenly, there's like a small period where I just drop a piece, assuming the piece is what I need, and like that chains up like a couple times. Like you can sometimes like catch the flow of it. It's really weird to explain, but that's what it feels like. It feels like you're riding a wave when it happens. Like there's a certain combination of pieces that are always easier to place. And I'm sure there's someone out there who has like figured out what pieces like make it easier to assemble lines and whatnot, and they know exactly what piece combo I'm running into that's causing that feeling. This is all. See, these are the questions I ask myself. This is what I'm using my brain power on. This is what I think about. This is the shit. These are all the important things. Tetris questions. Tetris questions in theory, brought to you by a man who hasn't looked up any Tetris theory. Dude, I was like that. Well, like that entire run was just like, yep, you know, we're gonna hook you up. We're gonna give you. We got you. We'll get you. You know, it's like the backroom gnomes are like throwing me perfect pieces, and they're like, I got you, God, dog. I know what's wrong. I'm here to help. Oh man, it just like look at that. That was really forgiving, but unfortunately we have to do this. I gotta slow down. My luck wasn't gonna keep going like that forever. I wish we had the ability to multitask more. I don't know if it's just a limitation of technology or just a biological limitation, but I would love to have like a third or fourth arm, or even like more eyes. I don't know. Doesn't it like feel kind of sad that like we only have 2 eyes and shit? Like we could have had a lot more. There was a lot of good eyes. There's a lot of animals with a lot more eyes than us out there. Well, insects, I guess, but why couldn't we load up like them? I want more eyes. I want a game super. Can you imagine what competitive gaming would look like if you had 20 eyes? The amount, like how crazy the competitions would look between spider people or some shit. Don't you guys want to be spider people? And be in like an esports league competing with your 20 eyes? Doesn't that sound tight as hell? That's the shit I dream about. That's the shit I think about. That's what makes it... I'm like, God damn it, we only have 2 eyes. That's the thing. Those are the problems that bother me. Yo, what the hell is this? It ain't good, that's what it is. I don't like this. I can save it. Oh, right, that wasn't ready. I'm a fool, I was gonna double Tetris. Your dream is never take a shit ever again? Yes! Yes, see? Locatron gets it. I would love to never pee ever again. Pee or poop. Get rid of them. That's the modern problems we gotta tackle. Why are we peeing and pooping? Delete this. Delete pee. Delete poop. Be gone. Ugh. He just keeps going. Who's gonna stop him? Not me. A triple switch. That's not a good. That doesn't hold on. We gotta. I am not building that. I would rather make a nice, happy, big, flat foundation. I was about to like cash out on a Tetris early, and like it tempted me. It was like a devil's temptation. But if I'd like taken the Tetris early, we would have had like this ugly, awful block. Like I saw like a glimpse of a future, a disgusting future. Disgusting. I was warned. I was warned by the pattern recognition. It showed me. Uh-oh. See, I did it again. Failure. Oh. I was hoping for something else. That's fine. Oops, I did it again. Yeah. You guys watch Kenan and Kel? Do you like that show? I love Kenan and Kel. I know I'm like nostalgia surfing hard right now, but that's just the result of how things are gonna work out on this stream. No! No! Forgive me. Forgive me for my sin. For I have sinned. I have blocked the combo. I have broken perfection. Whoa, that is not the piece I expected. But you know what? It still worked out because my brain's just doing shit for me and I don't even have to think about it. I just let him do all the work now. He's fired up. He's warmed up. He's like, I got you, Mike. Just you sit back, you read chat, you let them, you enjoy yourself. I'll take care of this. And he's just going. I don't know how to stop him. He's like his own animal. Alter ego Mike, who only likes Tetris. I did it again. Damn. That was bad placement. That wasn't a controls issue. That was just me being bad. There's a difference. I know when I know when one or the other happens. What is this? What has happened? I love cleaning up my messes too. Like when I make like a really fucked up mess, I love like going through the whole thing of just like ripping it apart. Be like, defeat you. It's like setting up when you mix up a Rubik's Cube to solve it. Same deal. That's what it feels like when you're doing that. Like when you mess up a little bit, it adds like some spice to the level. And you're just like, well, what if I just fuck this up? What if I just fuck this up right here? What would happen? How would I struggle? How tall can I go before like I'm playing on the edge? No, I wanted to rotate twice. Where was my second rotation? I was cheated. Aurora 4X when? Do you really want me to play Aurora on this stream? You careful what you wish for. You just be careful. Don't regret what you're about to wish for. Careful what you wish for. Yes. You don't know what you're asking. You do not know what you are asking. It is not a game. I'm gonna have to I would have to RP the things happening. Like I'd have to like play out the game to I'd have to dramatize the game to make it more exciting. I mean, I guess that's streaming in general, right? It's like an over dramatization of your current emotions, and you have some fun with it. Dude, this shit, oh god, it feels so good. You know, I think part of the reason I enjoy this so much too is that if you have like a nice keyboard to do this on, like if you have a keyboard that like feels good, like click clack, you know, mechanical show, it's like it feels alright. Yeah, that made sense. Some of that made sense, I promise. It made sense to me, at least. Ooh! Ooh! He keeps going! Into the unknown! What will happen when you clear 100 million, 10 million? What's out there? It's like we're driving through space, and this is like I'm like a space trucker, and I'm like inputting commands to slowly progress through the world. This is our universe now. The universe is just in existence now. You're just watching the flow. Oh, man. Where do you guys think I rank in this website? I haven't checked my... I don't know what my ranking is at all. Where do you think I'm gonna rank, though? Like, when I do, when I try to do, like, a skill placement thing. You think I'll be, like, middle of the road? Will I even make it to middle of the road? Give me middle of the road. I want a high ranking now! Confirm my skills. My dedication. No, I made it ugly, I'm sorry. Play on easy difficulty, why would I rank high? Well, we're playing, the site itself, difficulty doesn't really matter in Tetris, honestly. Not that much. The only difficulty that really matters is when it's, instant drop. That's, like, the only time it matters. And even then, the game is, like, you can play at that speed for a pretty long time. Because, like, I don't know, like, even if it's even if the pieces are coming down instantly, you can still, like, buy time by rotating them and shit. You have some ways to finesse. You have, like, finessing. And you can use hold as well to buy a little bit of time if you're playing Tetris with holds. So holds takes away a lot of the pressure of instant drop difficulty. I think, at least. That's just my view on it. Maybe other people have a different view. Maybe they think it's hard. But I think instant drop is only hard when you don't have holds. Where are we going? Take me on a trip. Woo! What a nice set. Yo, where's my blue? Actually, this will work fine. Fucked up. I was supposed to... Yeah, let's do... now we put that there. You got a weird, I'm making it work. Pretty good. That was a pretty good set. That was like, that wasn't bad. We could have done that better, but I think that was we made pretty good choices there. I felt like we were playing at an acceptable speed, finally. Oh my god. I hate you. Have I played Gothic too? Haven't you asked me about Gothic already? You've asked me about it before, I think. I know I haven't played Gothic, but I'm pretty sure we talked about it recently, right? You've never played it? Maybe someone else brought it up then. It's easy. It's easy for things to become like kind of a blur. What's happening? Why was the screen moving around so much? What was going on there? I was like, I was freaking out for a second. It felt like the window was like sliding around the screen. Maybe I was dropping too much. Yeah, it feels so weird to... I hate when I'm, like, stuck in here, and I'm trying to, like, clean up, and I'm like, okay, let's go. Come on, chop, chop. Desperately dropping blocks, trying to get everything cool. See, look, now we're flipped. I don't want to be flipped. It's gonna annoy me. It's gonna annoy me. No flip. We always do left to right. Oh. Good stretch. Good gaming. I'm gonna slow it down a bit. Jesus, I feel like this has been a pretty long, continuous run, huh? It's kind of nice though. A little chillaxing. Be kind to my fingers and arms. I was feeling like a dull pain in one of my arms because I was like, oh shit, I'm going really hard on the Tetris. Gotta be calmed down. Trying to save it. I wanted to save it. I want to keep it perfect. We can save it. We can save it. I tried. You were playing Outward? You have PlayStations that give it a fair shot. It's pretty poggers. Outward? Really? I didn't hear good things about Outward. That's the co-op RPG one, right? Game is janky as fuck. Is that a good thing? Oh, I'm stupid. What did I just do? I was like, oh, I'll T-spin and fill the hole. Didn't think at all about the above area. Just like an idiot. Trying to save it. Bring it back. Get back here. gonna regret that. I'm gonna regret all of this. What am I doing? That's like one of those Spice moments where you're like, oh, what if I just fuck this up? You remember the first time you guys played Tetris? Like how easy it was to be bad at it? I remember the first time I played it on like the NES when I was like very young. I was very young. I was a youngin'. And I was awful at Tetris as a kid. Like I straight up was super shit. Super shit. Like, I had no idea what was going on. Or I was, like, really slow. Like, I didn't understand how to keep things clean. I was like, God, building a Tetris is so hard. What a hard game. And then, like, you see, like, some girls at your school kick ass at it because for some reason... girls really loved like those like the bubble games and shit. Like they love Tetris, they love the match threes and stuff. So like they're really good at the puzzle shit at school back then. So then there was like a competitive element to it all of a sudden. You were like, oh god, I can't let anyone know I play Tetris, then they'll know I'm bad. We're going like this. Sorry, wow. There was a lot going on there. Like, everything that just happened there, it was like a weird dance almost, it felt like. Of like, okay, I'm placing, like, I'm trying to, it's like you're fighting against, you're just fighting against a flow a little bit. Like, you're like exerting a small effort. Sometimes sometimes things just fall into place, and then other times, like, you have to, like, kind of just push things. It's like you're driving a boat, almost. That's what it feels like. You're driving a boat, and, like, you're trying to keep everything stabilized. And you gotta make, like, all your moves in advance for everything to matter, you know? Like, you have to just go. You guys ever go whitewater rafting? Pretty fun. Pretty fun. That shit's sick. Yeah, I admit it. I admit fault in this crime. This not looking good. I think it's is it my fingers that are fumbling? No, maybe it's just me probably. Should I do you guys have any new games come out you guys really liked? Like ones that I should play? Any big winners recently? Any fresh new games? Any hot games? Oh shit. Wow, I really let this one go. We gotta wake up a little bit for this one. So that's part of like the enjoyment though, is when you let go of like the rule set in your head a little bit, and like it makes you make more mistakes, right? Because you're not thinking as much about it, and then you like it's like flexing a muscle almost. You let it go, and then you let it mess up, and then you flex it back in, and you solve and clear everything. Why would you suggest anything? You never play suggestions? What do you mean? Sure I do. I play suggestions all the time. Damn, that's clean. Alright. And now I ruined it. Ruined it in 0.5 seconds. Holy crap, I'm super chilling right now. I'm feeling very good. I am feeling good. We are doing good. Oh, I double pressed. Drop the block. Drop the block. Oh, you son of a bitch, giving me those pieces, huh? Funny guy, very funny. Look, I'm cleaning it up, alright? Do this. Not perfect. I don't like how this looks. It's so messy. Guys, I can't stop messing it up. It's too much fun. clean it up, mess it up, clean it up, mess it up. Mess it up. Maybe I will play Earthbound. No, maybe I would play. If I was gonna play an RPG, I'd play Paper Mario first. Yeah, I would play Paper Mario first. 100%. 100%. It's kind of shitty. Not good. Better. Worse. You know what I was surprised to see when I was starting up the stream earlier? Was that there was like a Tetra IO category. I was just gonna put Tetris initially, but when I typed Tetris, I saw all the different Tetrises. Like, well, they probably have Tetris 99, but do they really have this? Do they really have this just random web Tetris app? And it was like, yeah, they do. And I was like, oh shit. It was really surprising. Double. This way. How long will it take to finish Amazing Cultivation Simulator? Will that even be good? Oh god. That did not look like a good game either. Gross. I know like I talk about judging games, but Amazing Cultivation Simulator is definitely one of them. Like that I think looks like shit from the outside. 9 years without Google Gaming. Is it even is it like a good translation? Like what if is there like information hidden because the translation isn't good? Like things like that are like those are things that scare me about games like this. Dog. How did this happen? How did this happen? I feel like I lost track of everything. I wasn't even trying there. Combos. We did it. We played Tetris. That's the stream. That was it, guys. That's all I had for you. 2-hour stream of Tetris and a little bit of ranting, a little bit of hanging out and talking, but look, I'd rather, that's it. Thank you for hanging out, and I hope you guys have a good night. Goodbye.